I'm Alessandro Gruzza, nature photographer from Trento, northern Italy. Photography is very important because of the power it has to tell stories. So it's a powerful tool for telling stories, so for delivering messages to people, to the audience. And personally, I'm a nature photographer, so with photographer I try to convey authentic messages, the messages I receive from nature basically, and then to translate these messages into photos that are aimed to create an emotional connection with the observer, with the viewer. Landscape photography is first of all searching for beauty, but beauty is the language of nature. So it's very much beyond beauty. Beauty is just maybe the front door to get into this world, and then it has a great power, in my opinion, to show the places, the beauty of nature, but also to get to know what we have, what we still have, and so also as a way to protect what we have. So to increase awareness about the protection of our common environment, which is a common heritage, and also to create a kind of connection with the viewer. I think that the more you feel it inside, the more you love it, the more it's easier to protect it and to take care about it. Photography is very much about chasing light in nature photography, in landscape photography. It's a lot of waiting, a lot of patience. It means to come back many times to the same place and wait for the right conditions. But especially, I like it when very often I have a kind of plan. That is, I know where I want to go, and maybe I'm kind of thinking about what kind of images I would like to take. But then most of the times, this plan is changed by something else. That usually it's better than my previous plan. Usually, when I look for landscape, I try to look for a landscape without the human presence. I'm very much attracted to pristine landscape, more and more, landscape without the human presence. Then it depends where you are. For example, I live in the mountains, in the Dolomites, where the human presence is very strong. But sometimes, the presence of, for example, a person can help very much to give you the size of what you're photographing. For example, a big mountain without a little element like a person can help to show the size of these places. But personally, I'm very much attracted to wilderness, to a landscape that are still pristine, still I wouldn't say untouched, but where really nature rules and shows the beauty it has. So sometimes also humans, but more nature alone. It's both, but I would say the creative part is the personal vision is very important. For me, first of all, comes the sense of connection with the place. Then this sensation can be translated into a photograph. And this process, the photographer, so myself in this case, is like a filter between the final image and the reality. So the reality, it's like I don't choose it. I'm there, and I'm thankful for what I have in front of my eyes. But then photography is a great tool for putting your creative vision into it. For an example, with a longer exposure, you can transform a waterfall into a silky flow. Or, for example, you can use a very long shutter speed, very long exposure in the night for representing the stars as star trails. This is not something you see with your eyes, but it's something that a photographer can make it happen. Or taking a picture of a reflection and put it upside down. Just an example of how the creative process can influence. And so in this case, the nature becomes the natural environment becomes like a canvas, and you become like a painter in a way, you know. So it's a form of art I personally love very much. Definitely a mirror of my perception. In my photography, there is it's very autobiographical in a way, because it changes with you as you change. Especially that's for me like this. So according also to my mood, to my sensation, then when I'm out in nature, I'm more or less able to see the right composition. So it's a more definitely more an artistic way to see nature. Then sometimes, if I have to work, for example, for a magazine or for a tourism office, so I'm asked to take documentary pictures, like postcards, I would say. No? But when I'm shooting for myself, for translating at best my creativity, I'm definitely trying to put my perception into it. I would like to take this occasion really for giving my heartfelt thank you to the organization for having been invited here. It's been really an honor to be here, to know this new place for me, the beautiful city of Liepāja, and also I felt a very warm welcome from everyone. So this is something that helped, that I will keep it inside for a lot of time. Thanks a lot.